Okay, it's that time again. Wisconsin Sports Collector brings you the Milwaukee Brewers of 1979 and 1980. Fun stuff to collect. The core of the team is really taking shape, and it's a fun time. Well, in 1979, Topps made 27 cards. Larry Heisel, about a month into the season, hurt his shoulder, and that was about it for him. Man, one of the best players the Brewers ever had. He kept trying to make comebacks, but his rotator cuff was shot. Good thing they got Ben Ogilvy. They were about to have a problem with 4 good outfielders and how to get them all playing time. Well, the team finished 95 and 66. Paul Molitor hit .322, and Gorman Thomas led the league with 45 homers, and Sixto Lezcano had his best year. Still, they only had one All-Star, Cecil Cooper. Now, someone made baseball patches. Cooper, Heisel are on those. Kellogg's made a Paul Molitor card. Now, Pizza Hut made kind of silly placemats, 4 of them, with multiple Brewers on each. Now, Hostess made 6 Brewers this year, and OPC made 9 Brewers. Topps made something called mini comics. I'm not sure how those were sold, but one brewer, Larry Heisel, was on one of those. Of course, Larry's our star player, so he's on all the programs and yearbooks and stuff, media guides. A local issue by Open Pantry had 5 kind of oversized cards. Slush Puppy Cups had Cecil Cooper on one. This is the year I met some Brewers for the first time as a kid. Buck Martinez, Dick Davis, and Larry Sorensen were signing at Northridge. I was too scared to say anything, but I stood in line and I got my autographs, and I was 9 years old. So I still have the cards. Thank you to those guys. I'll never forget it. The 1980 Brewers were 86 and 76. George Bamberger and Buck Rogers had to share the manager job since Bamberger had a heart attack in spring training. Topps made 28 cards. Ben Ogilvy tied for the league lead in home runs with 41, and Cooper hit .352. That would have been a great story, but George Brett that year had .390. Yeah. Basically, the pitching still wasn't good enough. OPC made 12 Brewers. So again, a smaller set than the Topps. Several years running now. The backs, again, are the big difference. Something called Top Supers came back. It's still a larger sized card, a little different than the ones from the early 70s. And there's 2 different versions of the back of those. And 3 Brewers were made. Kellogg's made a Gorman Thomas and Larry Heisel card. And Larry didn't really play much, but they were still thinking he was going to come back. And there's no more Hostess cards. And there's not much else either. But roughly 20 years of suing Topps for the monopoly they had on bubblegum cards. That was about over. 1981 is going to change the hobby quite a bit. See, that's called foreshadowing. Well, okay, that was 79 and 80. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Tune in next time for 81, 82. The core of the team is really taking shape, right? It's a fun time to collect and fun time to be a Brewer fan.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.